Time to get taffing about my own place. So I guess this would be Garrett's hideout. Pretty swanky. Well, I don't want to stash my gold, but I will take that. Quiver capacity, lockpick quality. These are all upgrades that came with the DLC in this pack. I'll take that, and that, and that, and that. What don't I need? Choke arrows on impact. The barrel releases noxious gas, molten, causing mild nausea and difficulty breathing. Could be useful. I'm not really relying on a lot of things. Massively reduces aiming time. Could be good for water arrows, I suppose. Quiver massively increases capacity of arrows. That I will take. Water arrows. All the water arrows in the world, please. Unique loot. Let's see. The mask. Jewel. One of the mortal coils. There's 6 left to find. Masks. As you see, we have all manner of display cases here that we can showcase our stuff in. Not quite sure if there's really anything here. I suppose it'd be rather remiss of me if I stole for myself. Though compellingly symbolic.
Shiver.
Really kind of wish I knew what happened between Thief 3 and this that made me start dressing like the Crow. But who knows?
The clock stopped. Nobody dares enter this place. They say it's haunted. The clock only ever worked because of me. Ticking helps me sleep.
Well, I wouldn't really call that ticking, more like banging, but you know.
This is the chest where I keep all my supplies. I should ready myself before I leave. If I find things that I want to keep, I could put them here. Right now, the only thing collecting here is dust. How long have I been away?
I resent that. We stole something a while ago. Okay. Starve Aldale necklace under bank protection. The famous Star of Aldale necklace was placed this week in a vault at Stonecrest First Bank with the fortunate affairs of its owner settled. As reported last month, Lady Abigail Hudnall perished in a devastating blaze destroyed her ancestral home. The valuable Star of Aldale miraculously survived the conflagration. Inspectors determined the fire was accidental, thus opening a way for her assets to be released to surviving family members. The bank announced today that it would begin an inquiry on behalf of the late Lady Hudnall to locate any surviving kin. I do have to wonder if that was a job that Garrick was planning on partaking of, or did partake of. I remember most of the past games, but I can't claim I remember them all. It's been a long time. Alright. Well, I guess it'll be time to go then. Providing it'll let me. What if there's something I'm missing here? Basso at the crippled Burek. Alright. Yes. Sorry if it's annoying to watch me fumble around with all this, but turning off some of these things made the game challenging in a way I didn't foresee. Good old loading zones. You're getting a raw, uncensored, in the blind, true Let's Play, complete with annoyance.
It's a passing thing, sir. I'm sure of it, not the gloom.
Floating zones.
In 2 days, send men to claim his property for the crest, and have them bring a car.
It hurts.
Pulleys from a distance, huh?
Rats everywhere.
Some of his writings look familiar. I swear I saw my old landlord begging for coin.
Don't look him in the eye. More trouble than it's worth.
Well, I don't really want to fall to my death here. So, I'll leave that path for another time.
The night's going on forever.
Oh, boo-hoo.
You know what I miss? The sound of horse hooves.
Now you're talking.
Yeah, you tell him. Hard times, huh, fella? Oh, that was a hard find. And once more loading zones.
I would have went for the pickle jar, Basso. A lot more weight.
Garrett. Shit. I see you still can't work a door. You don't come to see me, you don't write. I thought both you and Aaron had been killed in the mansion attack. Where the hell have you been?
I don't know.
You don't know. Fine. Forget it. Far be it for me to pry about where you've been for the last fucking year. I don't have time for this. Especially with the Baron's new duty on opium, thanks to this gloom sickness, not to mention the thief-taker general's black tax, squeezing us entrepreneurs.
If you got a job for me, let's hear it.
Are you sure you're up to it? Okay, so here's the gig. I need you to obtain a ring for me.
Getting married?
Never again, huh?
Thief 2 reference.
You mangy bird. I swear one day I'm gonna have you made into a hat.
And lose the brains of the outfit.
I'm running out of fingers.
Good job, Basso. Good job.
Yeah, right. Belongs to a guy named Cornelius Greaves, one of those hoity-toity types who doesn't have any shit on his boots. Here you go.
What's the catch?
He's dead.
I'm a thief, Basso, not a grave robber.
Only recently deceased. My sources say he never took the ring off.
Doesn't seem much of a challenge.
Challenge. We'll be getting to him before the Carters pick him over. Rumor has it they've been taking bodies to that old foundry near Cinderfall, crawling with the Baron's guards for some reason. Now, best way to that place is through the old chapel. And don't screw this up, Garrett. Some of us still need to pay our dues.
You can't tax what you can't catch.
Yeah, get out of here. And you use the door, please. Still, it's good to see you.
Need to stock up?
Hear that, friends? It's the crows. A whole matter of them, crying for our spirits. They're singing the tale of Baron Northcrest, the tapper who locked us in this iron cage, all in the name of progress. Old iron...
This weather doesn't half make my leg ache.
And when it hits, we'll see who's still standing. Northcrest wants us to be patient, but we've waited long enough. The sea's sick. Let's not die with it. Come together, friends. Come together.
There's gotta be a book I haven't read somewhere in this damn city.
All my nefarious needs. I like that. Alright, I'm gonna buy a wrench. I don't think I want any more damage. Supposed to then see captains formula increases maximal focus. Not really using that much focus. Reduce costs, maybe later. Health benefits from eating food. Reduces traps. Reduces chance of being hit by enemy projectiles. Not really what I'm looking for. Reduce damage. Don't really care. I don't know, bros, if he ain't showing me much. A few blunt arrows couldn't hurt. Yeah, I think I am gonna go ahead and buy Basso's bond. It'll take a hit in the coin purse, but oh well. Your place will make no noise on that, although hard to believe this species of moss, certainly. Yeah, no, not so much.
Pleasure doing business.
Oh,
You'll love this. The Blacktops tried to evict Mortimer.
Now there's a job I wouldn't take.
Of course, he went
Oh,
off on them, so
sorry.
they beat the tallow out of him.
Well, he had it coming.
And then they pitched him in a cart. He wasn't even dead.
apparently can't turn that off.
Tools of the trade.
Another night, another gloomer. Saw one talking to himself by the clock tower.
That's how it started with the upstairs neighbors.
How'd it finish then?
I came to the barrack and didn't go back.
I need to sleep. This weather doesn't half make my leg ache.
Yeah, everything's so grim. Northcrest unbowed. Following the week's hangings, Baron Northcrest delivered a short address today. His first since the shocking attempt on his very life. The gathering crowd were visibly moved at the sight of our iron leader, who, much like his metal namesake, has proved unbending an adversary. Though the Baron's speech was several hours shorter than his usual oratory, he maintained his plans for the city were cleaner than ever before and more urgent. If only the hated conspirators could live to witness his indomitable spirit, then be executed anew. Sadly, the Lady Vivian, always a favorite among her loyal citizenry, was once again absent. The return procession was cheered across the length of the bridge nonetheless. I have a feeling that the newspapers are being paid off.
If I was an Oldale lady, I wouldn't bend to get shit off my dress.
Oh no.
Over here. I have something for you.
We still have our lives and most of our teeth.
I think we'll go this way. No, maybe not. We'll go this way.
Could use an ale.
Unless, of course, I'm doomed to find out they both lead.
I have something for you.
They do. So I need to go see the Queen of Beggars.
Hanging around for a reason.
You bet I am. Well, the game certainly isn't short on load times, I'll give it that. But if I have to sit through them, so do you.
Yeah? And all those years breathing fumes in the works should keep our insides nicely.
Coughed up some shit in my day. Remember old Tully kept a collection?
Nah, that's not how it went. The quack was giving him 2 pennies each for a study. Tully really got hacking, he could make more than we were getting paid.
Gotta keep a careful eye out, especially in the dark.
That's the last of them.
There'll be more tomorrow. I'm starting to think they're the lucky ones.
Lucky, eh? Some of these gloomers bite off their tongues to make it stop. Some push in their eyes or their ears. Luck wants nothing to do with this city.
Well, that's grim. Then I guess that's the point. Secondarily, what Garrett said earlier was a bit of a stretch. He is a grave robber.
The old chapel on Morningside. The court of the Queen of Beggars. A fine piece.
Our Lady of the Iron Whitney Chapel. The following has been heavily defaced. Hope from within. Oh, wow. Anything over here? Nope. Fuckers, fuckers, fuckers. How you doing, boys? No old gods for the new city. This week the Baron toured the sites of the recently demolished chapels in Dayport. He expressed his hope to return shortly for inauguration of the pipe houses that would replace them. While some historians expressed dismay at the reconstructed works, all were quick to agree the city must move forward. Perhaps the buildings held historical significance, the Baron generously debated, but they must make way for the significance of the future. Truly, the Baron may be the third Northcrest to outlaw and worship the old gods, but the first to move beyond them. The Great Keep will ultimately provide power for the whole district. I wouldn't mock the builder if I were you, Mr. Northcrest. Or the Woodsy Lord. Guess what, guys? Loading.
It's a lonely night.
It's the best kind.
Garrett, you walk a path few would wish.
That's the only one I know.
Quite. You know what they say about me?
That you know everything that happens in this city.
Not everything. Just the important things. What brings you here? Seeking my counsel?
A year ago, I was at the Northcrest Mansion. Something went wrong. What happened to me? What happened to Aaron?
A year ago. Men who believed themselves to know best try to control something they didn't fully understand for their own ends. The balance has shifted. We can all feel it.
That's your answer?
When my beggars found you, after the accident, they thought you were dead. But you were not dead. So we healed your broken body and brought you from the city to keep you safe while we waited. But then, just after the gloom started, something began to wake you. It was time for you to return home. This city grows sick. It will tell you all in time, if you choose to listen. Careful, Garrett. There are worse things in the shadows than you.
Ooh, I have a new focus point. Donate gold to the Queen of Beggars to receive focus points. Use focus to enhance your focus abilities. Yo dog, so we heard you like focus. So we put some focus in your focus so you can focus while you focus. Ability to move silently while using focus. Not interested. Greatly advertise your zoom. Slight reduce consumption of focus energy. Combat ability to stun opponent. Visually detect noises from threats within a short distance. I wonder if all of these things must be used in focus. I think we'll just leave it for right now. For some reason, using focus just feels kind of dishonest. And this will be chapter 2. This isn't the city I know. I remember the accident at Northcrest Manor like it was yesterday. The ritual, taking the claw, Aaron's falling, dying. I'll never forget it. But now there's sickness in the air and death on the streets. This place was no rose garden to begin with, but it was never this bad. Everything's changed, and not for the better. Well, that being said, I think we'll call it quits there. And I'll catch up with you guys next time. Until this is Siler saying, walk in darkness, friends.